And welcome everyone to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and we're starting the stream because screw it, I want to. It's not a stream day, but you know what? I've just decided it's a stream day, or rather, Panda said I could stream. If Panda says I can stream, then boy howdy, I'm going to stream. Because what? Am I going to disagree with my wife? Absolutely not. That'd be a silly idea, especially not when it plays to my advantages. Okay, so last time we were building a huge charcoal plant that we don't really need, but we'll need one day. And rather than just go, meh, whatever, can't sleep, but that's okay, I'm here now, well, there you go. Glad to be of service. So we're just gonna build some more things, get things going, and probably go grab some pipes. Pipes could be awesome. I've heard good things about pipes. Actually, I've not heard anything good about pipes, to be honest, when I really think about it. I guess they're alright. Pipes. They're alright, I suppose. It's the worst advertising campaign I've heard today. Pipes. Don't swallow them. It's not incorrect, you shouldn't swallow pipes, but still. The fact that you have to be told that is concerning. And thankfully we've got lots of pipes available, so we can just pop those in there for the moment. Grab some extra pipes and let's keep making chalk. Oh god, yeah, this design is terrible, but it's not actually terrible, it's just a lot. There's just a lot going on in this design. But once it gets made, it'll make a lot of charcoal. Or chalk, sorry, call it by its correct name. And then if we really need to, we can also use it for making power, because power's pretty cool, I suppose. I think we've got some bots that I've left behind. That's a shame. But we will figure that out later. And if there's anything we can do to just like make things faster, like by putting the pipes down myself, then we'll do that. Because the long lines are really easy to just assemble myself. And of course at some point we're going to need to do the thing where... I'm just going to have to do the thing. Actually, no, what I need to do first, before doing the thing, which sounds more ominous every time I say it, is we need to run a pipe along here to make sure that we actually get the water where it needs to go. Hell yeah, look at that. That's some real skill. Not really. Oh god, I forgot how many of these like advanced facilities I wanted. That's okay. You know, given the fact that I don't really need charcoal anymore, maybe I should just stop doing this for now and come back to it. And go back to making the resources that I actually need. I'm at the moment just leaving behind like a whole bunch of things that will be finished one day, but don't need to be finished anytime soon. Which is not great. It's not great design planning. What we'll do is we'll do this first. We'll run out of resources and then we'll go and continue, shall I say. Continue elsewhere. You know, we don't even need to deal with the end part yet. Let's deal with like the earlier parts. This is why we picked up all those pipes, so we could build pipes. It's neat. Oh, I just remembered, we do have a problem here. And honestly, the best way to fix it is probably just build it and then... Yeah, so I was just making sure that my builds are correct, and some of the inserters are facing the wrong direction, which is a damn frustrating thing to have happen. But honestly, I would expect nothing less from me. It just seems like a thing that I would do. I mean, not only does it seem like a thing I would do, it's a thing that I have done. And that does change, like, everything. Seems like something I do. It's something you've done, you fool. Oh, well. It does seem like something I would do. If you've done it, then it seems exactly like something you would do. Okay. Okay, and we'll get the power sorted out. Or at least it will get sorted out when it feels like it. There we go. So just that last washing plant. Okay, we're just going to keep researching. I don't really have any rhyme or reason of what I need. We're just going to keep researching, getting stuff done, and eventually we will progress in life. What was my plan with the soil? My plan with the soil, I suppose, was to... Oh hell, my plan is probably to connect it back down into here. Shoot, I hadn't really considered that, because the soil is made here and then it goes up through here, which means we would need to export the soil. Oh, fudge. Fudge our roonies. Not a big deal, it's just kind of a frustrating deal, which honestly, that's me playing Factorio in a nutshell, I suppose. And just a massive waste of belts. But you know, what else would you do with a large amount of belts, right? Ain't nothing to do with them. Okay. Hey guys. And we'll just keep placing pipes because we can. We might as well place them until we run out. Same with belts. As I said, I don't see this build being completed right now. And it doesn't need to be, quite frankly. It just needs to... We just need to be a little bit closer to it. I wish there was a way of telling the bots don't pick up pipes or... Well, actually, I do want to pick up some pipes. Don't pick up the pipes I'm working on. There is no way to tell the bots that because that's getting very particular. But still, it'd be nice. So once we're done here, then we can probably go and continue my Bobnomnium build. It never really got finished. Hell, it barely got started. And we'll be out of pipes in just a moment. We're out of pipes. Wonderful. I knew we'd get there. Oop. Okay. We are actually doing decently well considering how many farms and stuff that we really need to build. Like, I'm kinda happy with how it's going. Let's pick these guys up. Okay, awesome. Now we're just gonna let the building continue for now. As I said, this isn't going to be finished right now because there's no real reason to finish it now. I am worried that it might become like the Marston Point refinery, but it probably won't be. A little bit of New Zealand history. At some point we had a government that decided the best way for New Zealand to compete is to do what large countries do, which is absolutely fine except for the fact that large countries are able to do what they do because they have, you know, wealth and size of like scale, and we didn't. So, but they decided to do that anyway, and it didn't go particularly well because, you know, it doesn't. So they built a huge oil refinery plant that never got turned on, and then got mothballed like 50 or 30 years later or 40 years later, and it was never once used. So this is my Marsden Point coal refinery. I hope that it does get used one day. I'm sure it will, but I'll believe it when I see it, unfortunately. It's the message we've got to take away here. They spent millions doing that, by the way. Possibly hundreds of well, definitely hundreds of millions to make this thing, and then it was just never used, which is so stupid. But that's what they did. That's what they did. You know what? I'd love to have a bigger tool belt. Okay, everyone's landing. Okay. Cool. We'll just let them build that out. There's still going to be a bunch of things missing. Kind of to be expected. And by kind of to be expected, I mean I'm expecting that to happen. We've got... What else do we need to build? I guess we got these inserters, right? Is there anything else that we really need to right now? No, still just doing more inserters. Okay, that's fine. Can I build more composters? Because we do need those. No, quite frankly, we cannot build any composters. And just none of that is going to work. That's fine. This doesn't need to work right now. It just needs to be in a state of slightly more built than it started at. So for now, I'd like to go back to my Bobnomnium and just go back to that, because that looked like I was having fun. And because I don't need the charcoal right now, why bother? You know? Why bother building things that you can't use right now, or have no need for? Sure, I'll need them later. I don't doubt that for a second. I don't need it now. It's just wasting time right now, where I could be building new resources that'll actually help us. But at the same time, we're using resources, and that's something. That's nice. I'll come back here later and I won't have a clue what's going wrong. And that's kind of fun in its own way. Wait, I need compost for this. Oh, I didn't ever consider compost. Okay, no, that's fine. We will, let's prepare that now. So that way, when we need it, we can sort of do something. We'll just move a step closer to the world we needed to create. Okay, perfect. And actually we're going to take from there as well, just make sure we get both lines done. And we don't actually have a way for them to make those, which is kind of fun. So we'll do that as well. Okay. Choice. And after that we should get wonderful, delicious coal. Or chark, sorry. Please call it by its correct name. You will offend the chark gods. And needless to say, you do not want to offend the chark gods. They of the ashen skin. Not because... Oh, geez, that sounds like I'm being racist. Not because of racism, but because charcoal... There's no way of getting out of this, I've just realized. Well, it's happened again. Seif confirmed racist once again. Damn it. It keeps happening. Now, something I've realized that I do need to do here is I would like to... I don't have the belts for this, so it's not going to go particularly well. But we'll repair it anyway. Guess we've got some belts. Output priority, no, input priority is that side. Yes, good. So that way, when things are happening, or rather when things aren't happening, the manganese doesn't ever get stuck because we didn't prepare things properly. Cool. Moving on. Let's go make Bobnomnium. I would have been better to take the other train, but that's okay. So, I was away the last stream, so I was away on Saturday, so which is why I'm doing the Sunday stream. Blech, words. Because I had driven to my hometown to spend some time with my parents, which was pretty cool. I'd never driven that far before, and it was very spooky and scary because I'd never done intercity travel. But now I've done that, and I am just a better person because of it. That's the logic I'm going to take away. It was a little scary. I've never driven those roads before. I've certainly been a passenger in the car during those roads, but never driven it. And it wasn't actually that bad most of the time. But, you know, it's still scary doing things the first time, right? So, I did that. And I'm pretty happy with myself and my driving abilities. Not overexcited, like I'm not like, oh, I'm the best at driving or anything silly like that, because let's be honest, I'm not. But, hey, did the drive, that's what matters. What else do we need? We need chemical plant 1s. Do we have any of those? We do not. Hey Zoe, thank you so much.
Congratulations on facing your fears.
Thank you so much for the 5 months, Zoe. Meow, 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 meow. Hello. Yeah, no, I face my fears definitely. Because you know, I've had my license since March, or at least I've had the car since March, and I still hadn't gone there. It's not that far a travel, but it was still one I wasn't keen on doing. But we've done it now, and now I suppose I could do it again. So that's neat. Very excited about that. In terms of other news, I mentioned this a little bit in the... You started driving about 10 years ago, sensory overload is a bitch. Yeah, that's fair enough. I can respect that. So I mentioned this in the Discord, but I'm going to talk about it here. So I've got a plan for a Christmas stream. Now, it is going to be twofold. It is going to be a Cat of the Month stream where we just look at the cats that have already been voted on and we decide which is the best cat of the month. That's just a normal stream. But I'm going to have a special guest who is going to be available to answer some questions. And that is my own mother. Now, I regret this. I'm going to regret this. I am terrified of this. And I said this to my mom, and she's like, then why are you doing this? I'm like, because it could be fun. So we now have a new reward, channel point reward, where you can ask my mum questions. They'll be heavily vetted, because I will not let anyone ask my mum questions that are too uncomfortable. But yeah, she's not going to be on camera. It'll just be like how we did the Ask Pandas. But yeah, so yeah. So she's going to be around for a stream, and it's only going to be a short stream, and it's not going to have a video game section, so timing could be a little bit of a pain. Of course, it'll all be recorded, but it might not be easy to reach live because it really depends on her schedule, and it's Christmas, so you know she might not want to do it at a particular time. It might not even happen. We might get to the point, and then she's like, "No, I'm tired. I don't want to do this." And you know what? As a guest, she is more than welcome to say that. But that is where we're at right now. She has agreed to this, and it should be fun. So you can ask her questions. As I said, anything that's insulting to her, I will absolutely not ask, and I will give you your points back. And anything that's insulting to me, I will decide on the day. And we may not get to all the questions, but, you know, it should be entertaining. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So that'll be either Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, around that time period somewhere. As I said, More information will be available on Discord when it gets closer to the time, and it will not be a long stream. It'll probably be only an hour, so it's going to be like just the ultimate guerrilla stream. So, boy, I expect to have no live people for this, but we'll see. If you're here, awesome. I mean, absolutely do that. Like the channel point reward is open now, I believe. Ask Mother Cat a question. Yes, that is open, so you can pop that in there, and do that. And of course, if you miss it, it'll go up on YouTube pretty quick because I understand people will want to see it. I don't know how savage my mother will be towards me, but she'll be exactly as savage as she feels she needs to be. And this is the part that worries me. We'll see how it goes. It'll be fun, I think. Or maybe it'll just be a terrible idea. Who knows? But isn't that the funnest stream? The ones where you don't know what's going to happen? Will she dox me? Who knows? Maybe. Probably not. That'd be pretty funny, though. Alright, so anyway, that's all the news that I have recently. And we're just going to continue making this Bobnomnium thing. And eventually it'll become something, I hope. What's up with this purified water? What's going on there? I think there was extra purified water in case I needed it. I might just use that over here as well. Why not? You just finished a green circuit array that in theory can create 16 blue belts of chips. Ooh, that's... what, 60 per second, right? Blue is 60 per second? 45 per second. So 45 times 16, that's a shit ton of blue belt, green chips. Damn. That's exciting. I hope you haven't made a slight miscalculation before turning it on. It's the ultimate fear. You fully expect it won't be enough. The hell are you mega basing? What hell of a mega base you got going on over there if you think that many green chips will not be enough. I'm kind of impressed and kind of terrified. Okay. We are mostly good here. I think we've got to do a little bit of it. We've run out of pipes again. That's almost a tale as old as time. Ah, you're doing the 10k signs per minute thing. Classic. Okay, so we've run out of pipes. That's nothing new. Running out of pipes and SeiferKatt, is there a more iconic duo? So the question is, do you have a good rail network? And that's going to be your downfall. If I know anything about rail networks, that's usually my downfall. Ooh. Care to show pics? Show us pics of your rail intersection. Promise I won't steal. I'm proud of my... I like to do my own intersections. Trust me, I think that shows. Not that I thought you thought I was going to steal your rail network. Well, maybe you did, I don't know. I'm certainly not going to mock it because I know my rail my rail networks are terrible. You'd be happy if someone thought it was good enough to steal? Well, I mean, anything's better than my rail networks, let's just be honest here. I had to do a whole section on my Nullius stream about like, oh, trains have all stopped, can't do anything. Goddamn Nullius, what a pain. Never again. Okay, so my plan is once we get this done, we probably need to start exporting out the things that the jive crystals go into, because we've got aluminium, iron, copper, those need to go somewhere. So once we're done, once we turn on the bobnomnium, which of course this isn't bobnomnium, this is jive at the moment, we need to switch all that over, and we will. Don't worry, that'll all be switched over soon. What does bobnom even turn into? Chunks. No, bobnom, thank you. Bobnom chunks make... Oh, sulfuric acid, okay. Well, that's a lot easier to deal with because sulfuric acid can just be put out somewhere else. Really wish I hadn't just done that. Let's just put those back. We will deal with those another time. Once we have the sulfuric acid, we can figure that out. Okay, so bobnom chunks are also the easiest in the world to make. Nice. I think that's the best we're going to get right now. Without a ton of pipes and... I need to figure out where sulfur wastewater goes. Well, it goes over there, actually. Never mind, maybe that's an easy fix. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Okay, Zoe, you've got a technology there. Let's look at this intersection. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Just, steal it real quick. Where's the thing? Where's the import thing? Oh, there it is. Import string. Let's have a look at it. You got this. Close that for a sec. Yeah, so I see you've got like trains can go in, they can come out a different way. That's awesome. That's a really cool, I like it a lot. You got a radar in the middle. That's a cool intersection. You got every right to be proud of that. Anyway, let's turn that off, turn that back on. There we go. I think it's neat. And if anyone says otherwise, you punch them in the mouth. Don't actually do that. You know what? It'll probably be on the internet, so it's probably okay. You're legally allowed to punch someone in the mouth on the internet. Because internet violence is not real. Probably. Can't be sure on that one. It's probably not real. Otherwise, League of Legends players would have really committed some crimes. As we all know. Because you know how those League of Legends players can be. I do know, I was once one of them. I wasn't one of the nasty ones, I was just one of the ones being punched in the mouth, going, why is my mouth always getting punched? It's because you're playing League of Legends, you idiot. Oh. I guess that is my fault. You know, mess with the bull, you get the horns. mess with the League of Legends players, you get the League of Legends players. Okie dokie. So we need more pipes. We need anything else, actually? Pipes, definitely. Some more crystallizers would be good. Just pipes, crystallizers, and then I guess we need the filters. Huh. You can absolutely think real hard. I mean, no one's stopping you from thinking about punching someone. Like, that is democracy. You're allowed to think about punching people. I don't know if democracy is the right word there, but you know what? Say what you want, it's a free country. So I don't actually know if it's a free country. Your country may vary. I mean, New Zealand's not a free country. I can't say what I want. I'm still a free country. I'm just not... Like, there are things I could say in New Zealand that'll get me in real big trouble. You'd be like, but I didn't actually do it. No, the problem is you're not allowed to say it. That makes some people like, what? That's so unfair. It's like, yeah, well, just don't threaten people. Like, did you need to threaten people? Probably not. I wasn't going to do it. I was just having a laugh. Probably have a laugh in a less violent manner. Idiot. Anyway, that's seeking political again. It is a regular part of the show, apparently. Oh shoot, we don't have enough oxygen. Well, I guess we'll get more oxygen very soon, won't we? I may not have enough undergroundies. Yeah, we might be a problem with oxygen. And again, this will make a lot of oxygen. You don't think Australia has unfettered free speech clause in your constitution? Yeah. I know free speech is like this wonderful idea, but I don't think it's actually a great idea. It sounds good on paper. But I think it's really just like a get out of jail free card for some people to be dicks. And I don't think those people need get out of jail free cards. You know? Some people need to not have ways to like weasel out of being dicks. And people can disagree with me if they like on that one, I don't mind. I'm just saying less dick weasels, please. And I don't care who knows it. SeiferKatt is against dick weasels. All right. Where was the oxygen being picked up from? Please don't say over there. Son of a beach. It's over there. That's fine. Once we get this bobnomnium going, we're going to be making up so much more silver and using a lot more resources. Which will probably then absolutely shoot coal to pieces. Which is kind of what we were wanting, I suppose, in the long run. One thing Americans always misunderstood about the First Amendment is free from consequences from the government, not free from social consequences. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of those things about the cakes. That cakes thing is so stupid. Just make a cake, guys. A cake is not controversial. But then because they did all those laws, it actually turned out those laws could have unexpected side effects from what they wanted, which is just classic, you know? When you want a law, consider what the law does and how it changes what you want. But no, we must knee-jerk reaction everything. I mean, it's people in general. It's not just laws. That's just how people are. People love knee-jerk reactioning. It's like people's hobbies. I like the idea that we have this in the middle. If I'd done this a different way, I'd actually have the train line going through there. And maybe that's like one of those for next times things. Next time on Seif Designs of System, he'll probably say something stupid like, man, once I'm done with this, I'll never need to do it again. That's a classic. He loves that one. No, absolutely not. I do not have the construction bots for that. I'll just do it again properly next time. For the third time. Because every time I do it, I'm like, ah, I'll do it properly next time, and then I don't. Because every time the technology increases and I want to do it slightly differently. So that means there's no like actual one way of doing things. Seriously. Up until like the very end of the game where I actually don't get any more like technologies. And at that point, what does it matter? At that point, nihilism is just absolutely taken full effect. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think we're ready to start turning this on. Hello, factory. I am very good at turning you on. Alright, you should probably ignore that. Using a mod that has a tier 4 power armor with a larger space, so you have 400 personal construction bots. Yeah, this mod also has like that sort of thing, but the problem is right now my construction bots are limited due to bad design. Oh, bad design's back again. What a surprise. Okay. No purified water through here. Really? Kind of surprised. Oh, it's making some purified water, but not enough purified water. Okay, well that's not the end of the world, because we can always bring in... Hey, Solburn, congratulations on your first. Gotta be quick around here. Okay. The thing I like about what I'm doing right now is it's completely uncopyable. Like, the whole purpose of this is to not ever do what I'm doing, and I'm doing it anyway. Which will leave vestigial pipes all over the place. Which means I'll probably have to just do a whole new rebuild later. It's like I never learned from my mistakes. It's like I literally never learned from my mistakes. Okay. And then we are going to get this. Imagine if plastic pipes couldn't hold molten metal. I'd be fine with that, because then I'd just use a different type of pipe. I acknowledge that fact of history. History? Possibilities. Whatever. I knew what I meant. Somehow. Soulburn wishes to be top cat. We can do that for you, buddy. Bear with me for a moment. Let me just finish what I'm doing before it breaks everything. Okay, awesome. You wish to be top cat. Yes, let's get that done. So, for those, I'm going to say this a couple of times. We have a Christmas stream planned where we're going to do a cat of the month and also have my mother available to ask questions. Yep, top cat has been stolen, I'm sorry. So my mother's going to be around to ask questions, which is going to be an absolute disaster, and it should be entertaining. So, I don't know the exact day that's going to happen, so... Wait, hang on. What's the price of that? Okay, it's 11,000, okay. So I don't know the exact date that's going to happen, so there will be more information on the Discord for that. But it should be entertaining. So if you wish to ask your questions, post your questions, I suppose. You get it back. Oh, it's the order of things. Top cats get stolen, top cat gets returned. You wouldn't have it any other way. The nature of top cat is to be stolen. Seriously, what is going on over here? People never talk. Oh god. Okay. It's one of those groups that never talks, and then all of a sudden everyone pops up after you say, start talking about vampires. Apparently that group really cares about vampires. It's a new surprise to me, I suppose. It's weird, the things that get some people to decide, you know what, maybe I do want to exist in society. A vampire discussion. Alright, so let's probably start putting these electrolyzers up as well. That was 3. Okay. 3. And that's a lot of electrolyzers. Okay, awesome. So that gets those going. And the water will come in through that pipe that we've for some reason made. No, it won't. It has to come through here. Because of course it does. Oops. See, this is why I shouldn't do it myself. You break stuff. And then we put the filters in. I guess more charcoal will be coming this way now. No, it's not. All of a sudden the charcoal, the chark, sorry, being done properly and requiring... I'm willing to bet that the chark that's being dropped off is doing it incredibly slowly. But there's no way of knowing. There's no way of ever knowing. Cool. I don't think it'll be slow. I think it's probably regular speed. Regular chark speed. Travels at the speed of chark. Okay. And then we want 6. Can I do it from here? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. So that should be making a lot of bobnomnium now. And then it's not going to do anything with that because it doesn't know how. That's alright, we'll fix that in a moment. We'll fix that in post. 72810. Thank you, Jamort. That was really appreciated. Really helps me out when I'm trying to count to make sure that the entire factory doesn't go down in a ball of flames. I don't think it wouldn't. It would love to, given the chance. That crushed stone is going to be a problem for a bit. But what I'm going to do for now is just store it. Just for now. We'll worry about that crushed stone later. Because the hope is once we've got this up and running, it'll give us enough silver to finish off. I'm not blowing up anything. I know what you're saying, but I don't want to blow it up. That's a waste of good crushed stone. You know what I could do with crushed stone? I could make resources. And to throw away good resources would get me in trouble with the committee. Red geodes.
Thanks for your support.
Toastless man.
Toastless man just resubscribed for 6 months. Play Satisfactory.
Play Satisfactory. Oh, Toastless man, I was talking about you today, if you believe that. How you doing? It's long time no see. It's good to see you. Oh! Meow, meow, meow. 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 Play Satisfactory. Alright. So you come into my house and you start talking about Satisfactory. How dare you? No, I believe the problem was at the time he didn't have a toaster. I believe that was his villain origin story. Anyway, I was talking about you today, Toastless. We were driving. We were going to a place, and I saw a place that had biltong for sale. And I was like, that reminds me of Toastless. Every time I see it, it reminds me of you. No joke. This actually happened today. So, you know, that's fun. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Anyway, so that makes stuff. That makes a whole bunch of bobnomnium, which is good. And then we got the bobnomnium coming here, which... Wait, where'd it go? Did it all go that way? It wasn't all supposed to go that way. Good times. You know what I'm referring to, right? I'm not going to go into it more than that, but I'm referring to a particular instance with the biltong, or biltong. You have to come check out. Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, take care. Dude, if you still got my number, hit me up. Oh, actually, no, you got other ways to hit me up. You can just message me. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Absolutely, come check out my place. It's awesome. Meet my boy. Meet my son. Don't even know if you know I've got one. He's just gonna run off and he's gonna miss that information. It's hilarious. Okay. Okay, so beyond that... Oh wait, no, we did make some. We actively made some. Who said biltong? I did. Because I saw a sign today that was a place selling biltong, and it reminded me of my friend. Yeah, exactly. And then, weird enough, he just shows up for the first time here in months. Alright, so what's our problem? We've got all this sulfuric wastewater and ain't nowhere to take it to. Well, what if I gave it a place to go to? What if... Oh yeah, I know Lee. Don't you worry, I know Lee. How can you not know Lee? That's the real question. That's the real crime. Did someone shoot one of my drones? Very rude. Okay, I don't need that, I don't need that. I don't need that, I don't need that. Okay, that's confirmed. We knew we didn't need those. Because of that, we can probably tear all this up. And tear that up, okay. Keep that up, though. He finished Dark Souls 1, he's playing Dark Souls 2. I did see that. I saw he was doing a bit of the Dark Souls 2. I looked for a bit. Wish him well. You know what? Let's give a shout out to Honor. Spelled like that, I think. See if I got it right. Otherwise, we're going to shout out the wrong person. I think that's the right guy. Did I shout out the right person? I did. I know how to spell his name. Yeah. Check him out if you want to watch some Dark Souls 2 for the first time. He's trying to play it for the first time, and it's crazy because he's gonna die. I prefer Dark Souls games when people don't know the game. I appreciate speedrunners, but I appreciate people just failing at Dark Souls and really trying for it, you know? That's the real fun content for Dark Souls. The one where they really have to actively try. Because I don't need to see people be good at the game. I've seen people be good at the game. I want to watch people be rubbish at the game. I want people to really have to try for their wins. Because then when they win, it's like they are so happy and you're there for them. And that is so fun. I'm so excited when people succeed at those fights. Because it's so tough, you know? Okay. I was there when you beat Baltius. Oh, was that the thing in Armored Core? Armored Core. I was so happy. And I was happy for you. You deserved that win. You tried so hard for it. Before they were nerfed. Before, after, it doesn't matter. It was a win that you struggled with and you got it. Like, your win was deserved. Okay, so we're having a problem with oxygen, it seems. Which is a damn shame. But I imagine the oxygen will pick up when we start using more jive. It's not included. It really isn't included. I wish they would include oxygen for a change. All right. If you want me to talk about it, I can. I don't have much to say, but it's a good one. I was very happy about it. Yeah, look, we can talk about FFF. Let's talk about SSS FFF. Let's just do that real quick. Because it's always a bit of fun. Firefox is installing your updates. Firefox needs to just flip and do its job. Give it a second. Firefox needs to sort out its shit. Sort out your shit? Cool. FF. Okay. Monday. Well, it's not Monday, it's Sunday. Okie dokie. So, we don't have much to talk about. Ooh, that was bold of me. Just clicking on it without even knowing what I was going to go into. Okay, so, first off, they've changed the 32-bit integer on things to be 64-bit unsigned, which means the numbers go higher, which also means, so where the duck sushi would have broken, it didn't end up breaking there, but where it would have broken, it wouldn't break there anymore, which is awesome. That's cool. Logistics requests, they turn back on when you pick up your corpse. Awesome. Good. Love that. Smart numbers format. You know what? I keep thinking this is how it works already. That you can type 15K and it allows 15K. I thought that's already how it worked. It's not. But I'm glad it's gonna work that way. Max range indicator. Look at this. Look at that. Goes green when you're at max range. And I assume that'll work for modded stuff as well. Also, I love the pistol sitting here. That I don't know why that's there, but I'm glad that it's there. Turns green. Wonderful. You can shift charts around and you can copy them. I don't use them, but Duck Sushi would still fail. Of course Duck Sushi would still fail. It's not about failing or succeeding. It's a pistol of shame. Exactly. Duck Sushi was never meant to succeed. I don't know why this is built this way, but whatever. Save sorting. It loads the most, it has the most recent one at the top. Friggin' yes. Why was it not like that before? Don't know. Manual lamp colors. You can change the lamps just be whatever color you like. That's cool. You get 255 times 3. That's good shit. You get the proper RGB. Oh yeah, purple lights everywhere, buddy. Color of the robots. So the robots, you can tell which ones are yours, which ones are doing stuff. You can just tell stuff about robots, that's cool. Flipped chemical plants. Oh yeah, flipped chemical plants is not something they discussed, but it is mentioned there. Yeah, have we gone over that yet? I don't know if I've seen that one yet. You can't deconstruct cliffs, you don't have cliffs. Makes sense. And flipped chemical plants, where was that one? Where was that picture? There. Flipped chemical plants. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So that way you're allowed to flip your chemical plants, which assumes means you're able to flip anything with fluid in it. So that's pretty nice. It could be difficult and it could lead to some weird things happening, but generally as long as you're careful it'll be fine. So that means there'll be problems. Anyway, that's what we got. Not this time, Santiago. Yeah, exactly. That's not really an important thing though. We don't need to bring that up. Okay, what do we need? We still need some train stops. We actually don't have the stuff for. I know. I saw the link on the Discord. Pretty funny. They're sick of us meaning playing I Do Anything. They're sick of people like finding their secrets, so they hid their secrets in a way that wasn't a secret. Now it's just making fun of people. And you know what? If there's one thing I like, it's making fun of people. Okay, more steel plates. You know what? People wouldn't want to be made fun of. Maybe they wouldn't be so funny. Ever think about that? People? Wow, there was just a train in there, huh? Can we get some cargo wagons? No. Need some iron plates. Okay, now we get some cargo wagons. Just build 8 of them, it's fine. 16 million colors, not 65,000. Yeah, but I mean, come on, how many colors do you really need? Everyone can only see 3 colors anyway. Like, you know, there aren't that many colors in the world, so it's probably fine. Oh, whoa, hang on. Where's all my plastique? Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Why have you got a limit? Okay, plastic could be a problem in the future. I mean, not really. We still have, like, thousands. Like, we still have 22,000 plastic, so maybe it's not going to be that big a problem. But it could be a problem. And maybe that's what we need to worry about. That things could happen badly. Okay. So those are all backed up. That's wonderful and fine. We will need a way to get the oxygen out. That's not a problem. That will get the sulfuric acid, sulfuric wastewater out. There it goes. It's dropping rather rapidly. That's what you want to see. That's like a vestigial part that I'm really not sure what we do with anymore. Vestigial, not vestigial. Vestigial. It's a very different word, Steve. Yep, we get rid of that mineralized water. It doesn't do anything anymore. That doesn't do anything anymore. That doesn't do anything more. That actually will do something. Oddly enough. Drop it like it's waste? Absolutely not. Okay. That's looking good. Now the next thing we need to worry about is this oxygen that's probably no doubt building up, which I do have a use for. There's oxygen be building up, which is pretty cool. Oh wow, that really just broke down the entire factory, huh? Now that oxygen pipe probably goes all the way. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. What I'd like to do is go. Oh, is this? This isn't going to go there, is it? Oh, it does. Oh yes. And then we go an overflow valve, which means more oxygen gets through here, which means more oxygen loads into here. $120 per second. And hoping it'd be a bit more than that, but that's alright. Unless we just did like a... cheeky thing like that. And then, yeah, it's not really helping that much more. Point is, the oxygen's not getting wasted. And that's what we really wanted. No wastage of oxygen, please. Okay, and then we would like to go... Ah, shoot. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta be 6. Okay, and we are going to have a problem with charcoal, which really makes me think I need to go back to what I was working on before. Okay, sweet. And then that all gets made into bobnomnium chunks. Sweet. What's left? I guess leaching plants are needed. And then once we get the leaching plants sorted, then we're probably good to go. And then I imagine we have to go back to getting this crap sorted out, because I think Shark is probably running out again. Which would be really funny if it was. It actually is. Okay. Sure, why not? That didn't last long at all. Destination full. Oh, right, because it's train limit of 0. Haha. Okay, if we go over this way, trains might have to go around it, but that's okay. It'll figure itself out. Actually, first off, can we just stop for a second? Just a second. Because I would love to put a radar over there. Just in the top corner. Just to cover the most chunks that we can. There we go. Now, of course, it is all jammed up by the lack of oxygen. That's not a huge problem, because more oxygen will be made as we live our lives. Okay. I don't know where this is going, but wherever it goes, I hope it's cool. Ah, we want to get some red chips. Yes, we did. That way we can work on the leaching plants when we feel like it. Do we even have red chips here? We have 1,000 of them. It's more than I thought we were going to say. Wait. Pretty stoked about that. Stoked as per. Okay, and we're just going to desire path across. Rude. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Pump. Okay, we need to go get some more iron as well, it seems. Well, you know what they say. The best way to get iron is to just ask Iron Train to come to you. Don't ask when you can go to the Iron Train, ask when the Iron Train can come to you. There it comes. Hello, Iron Train. It is good to see you, old friend. And then we need Stone Block Train, which doesn't actually exist, which is a shame. Okay, and that gets the seeds over, which is awesome. With the minor downside of we have problems with this because it's never actually going to pick things up because it's all done wrong. And I think, yeah, they're all done wrong. Good morning, Emu Bob. So could we do this? Would this work? I don't know if it does. Use plastic pipes. Do I have that much of a surplus of plastic? You feel like you're always running low. No, I don't really actually, it turns out. But that's alright. Plastic pipes are nice. I mean, look, I can just always make more plastic. It's not a big deal. And yeah, plastic's easy enough to make. Let's not stress about it. Is there a way to, like... How's Seifer from the block doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I had a bit of a road trip over the last couple of days. Drove the furthest I've ever driven before in one go. And then, after the break, the other go. You know, so... It's been good, it's been good. Went and visited my parents, so... And they're doing well, which is always nice. Oh wait, I just realized a better way to do this. And the Christmas stream is under plans, which is also pretty exciting. That fix it? It does fix it, okay. Wait, no. No, I just broke it further. Think of following 500 grams of magnesium. You never know when you need 500 grams of magnesium. Okay, that doesn't actually work at all. I thought that was a good idea until I tried it, and then it was stupid. Okay, no, still stupid. We're just gonna rotate manually. Sometimes in life you just gotta rotate manually. Okay, never mind, I hate rotating manually. Is there a way I can do this just better? The answer is probably copy this and then just delete it and do it again, except correctly this time. It's more work, but it'll do the job. A quick Google search shows 500 milligrams of magnesium is a bit over what you should have daily. Well, there you go. And I've just got 500 milligrams right now, so, you know. Checkmate. Look, what can I say? 500 milligrams of magnesium works in mysterious ways. Cannot connect rolling stock. Well, that's good. I didn't want to. Cannot build on deep water. What made you think I wanted to build on deep water? Oh, look at that. Some deep water right there. Cute. Problematic. Cannot build on deep water. Is there still some deep water here that I just can't see? I guess there was. That's alright. It's done now. And then we're just going to rotate these around and we should be moderately good. Moderately good is my D&D alignment. Someone's like, that's not a real D&D alignment. You're right, it's not. My poor bots are trying. Yeah, I really need to build more of them. That's the problem. I don't have enough of them. And I currently don't want to get around to doing the technology to make more of them. When I can make the bots grey goo and build them their own, like start building their own bots, then I'll just make infinite bots, which is really technology-wise what we're working towards. But we haven't gotten to grey goo levels yet. Some of my bots are stuck here, it seems. They're stuck trying to undo the previous disaster. Oh. There's no way in hell that's good. That's alright, we'll get it sorted. Oops. I think some bots are like hovering over things. They're like, can I rebuild this please? And I'm like, no. Not time. Look, at least I haven't left any behind. Actually, I seem to be having very ah shit, I have left some behind. I was gonna say, at least I haven't left any bots behind, but it's like, never mind. Oh, I see what happens. Look, as long as the DLC doesn't add bot revolutions, we'll be okay. And by we, I mean me. Because bot revolutions would be a disaster for me. Wait, is that right? Almost. So monstrosity. Right now we're trying to make charcoal. We've been spending a little bit of time trying to do this. Unfortunately, we are so far behind. Like, we just don't have... We tried to build it all at once, and for some reason it's not working. I can't figure out why. Just can't figure it out. But we'll figure it out one day. You know, isn't that the point? If you're building something in Factorio that is easily built, it's because you've taken too long. Like, you should have built that hours ago. Because this is taking time to build, it means we're right on the cutting edge of science fiction, just like Star Wars. If that made no sense to you, don't worry. Or you planned it too small, that's also true. If that made no sense to you, don't worry. It didn't make any sense to me at all when someone said it to me either. Okay. The best part about that is, who said that to you? Oh, just some guy. Do you know the guy? No. We'll never know the guy. It'd be so funny if I just ran into that guy again. He was like... maybe that guy who was talking badly about Star Wars. I'm like, who are you? Why is this a thing you do? When we were kids, we were drunk downtown, and a homeless guy walked up to a friend, stared into his eyes, and said, "Now you got it now," and then walked away. Oh no, he gave it away. Well, that's all over now for your friend. Did your friend ever try to give it back to you? Did he ever look at you in the eyes and say, "You got it now"? This reminds me of like a Paul Jennings story. Nah, my friend was nervous because the guy also shook his hand. Oh no! Oh no. Yeah, that just... I know I've told this story before, but hey, look, you know what? You never know if someone's new in this dream, so I'm always going to tell the story again. When I worked in the electronics store, like, this homeless guy comes into the store with a pair of white earphones. And I say this figuratively because these earphones are not white anymore. They are brown. They are brown and just stained earphones. And I'm just like... and he just puts them on the counter and he's like, "These don't work anymore. I want new ones." And I look at them and they're the cheapest crap that we have. Like, these earphones were like $3. So, you know, they were the cheapest crap in the store. And I'm like, do you have a receipt? And he goes, "Nah, look, listen to them, they don't work." And he picks up the earbud of it and it's just, there's something caked on it. And I'm just like, I'm going to go speak to the manager and see what I can do for you. And he just had a terrible smell about him. And I'm just like, okay. I go up to the manager and I'm like, "Hey, look, man, do you see, look on the camera?" He's like, "Yeah." Oh, I'm like, "Yeah, that guy there, he's got earphones that are not working. He apparently bought them from us. They are the cheapest ones. And he wants a replacement." And it's like, "Does he have a receipt?" He's like, "No, he doesn't have a receipt." And he's just like, "Just get him out of the store. Just give him what he wants." I'm like, "No problem." And there's a procedure that needs to be followed with these broken things, like testing them, make sure they don't... well, we did do that. I was just like, I don't want to test them. I don't want to fight you for this. I just want you to leave. No offense, sir. And he was quite happy. Like, we just like, "There you go, earphones, take him." He's like, "Okay, cool." He left. We didn't give him a receipt for them because how do you give him a receipt for something that... And it's just like, yeah, no, we did just give him the earphones because, quite frankly, like, I was just pleading to the manager, "Can we just do this, please? 'Cause I don't want to have to deal with this. You're more than welcome to deal with it." And he's like, "No." I did a good thing. I did the bare minimum that I could, which was, I didn't have the say in the matter. I wanted to do it not because it was a good thing, but because, quite frankly, the man scared me. Which makes me a bad person. I do want to point that out. I acknowledge that does not make me a good person. If you do a good thing for a bad reason, that does not mean you're a good person. Um, but, you know, I'm not the sort of person that goes around and says, ah, the homeless, you know, the homeless people, no one chooses to be in that state. I get that. And anyone who thinks they did are assholes. Because, you know, it's not a, sounds like it's a rough and go. Absolutely, 100%. I would not want to be in that same situation. Quite, you know. What? Oh, my drone. Well, now I've only got 19 drones. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, no one chooses to be in that situation in their lives. And, yeah. So, they went down past around 18. I got 19 drones, thank you very much. Which is 19 less than I really should have. By that logic, I should have exactly 38. But look, we were able to help the guy. That's the main takeaway. But it was more because I was scared. Because I am a little bitch baby boy. Okay. Oh, hey, we're actually making some of the things. That's cool. Yeah, I don't like when people like really find it easy to kick on the downtrodden in life. Really makes me know a lot about that person that I didn't want to know, you know? Because no one chooses to be in those situations. I mean, it's very easy to go, oh, they did. They chose to get addicted. It's like, no, no one chooses to get addicted. Bad situations happen that lead to that. Okay, how are we doing? It's easy to say wrong things. It is very, well, not only easy to say wrong things, it's easy to be straight up wrong, I guess. And the same way, the people who think those things bad people themselves, no, I just think ignorance in that case. And look, I mean, we've all got ignorance in different ways. Let's not pretend that we don't. You know, I'm sure whenever I run the stream, someone looks at this and goes, wow, this guy's an ignorant asshole. And I'm like, yeah, kinda. Working on it. Oh, yeah. True. Okay. So it's coming together. How are we doing with charcoal? Do we need to keep doing this for now? Yes. Okay, we keep doing this. I really wish there was a train nearby that I could just grab. You know what? Why wish when I can make a train just exist? Like, I'm literally the architect. I can make a train exist. I am the architect. I'm a little worried about these guys over here. I just don't like the hissing and snorting at me. and now they're not. And that is their fault. Never hiss or snorted an engineer, that's what I always say. You never know when they've constructed plasma cannons. It's a normal thing that engineers do. If you don't believe me, what are those guns firing? Plasma cannons. They have the great advantage of outranging any worm, which is why I use them. Is this gonna work? Oh, yes. Pretty death. Oh, yeah. They've got a nice AoE. The only downside of them is they fire in an arc as opposed to like a circle. But generally, that shouldn't be a problem. And I'll use them until I get artillery, and then I'll stop using them. That's why I've only built 2 of them. And they don't need ammo, just a bit of power. If you ever play Seablock, absolutely beeline towards plasma cannons, because they will serve you well. You know what I should really actually do, because I've done all this work to make the Bobnomnium, and then I just sort of didn't even start storing it anywhere. Which is kind of stupid. I should have at least stored it. Yeah, let's go store it, and then let's get back to working on my things. Okay, farms. We still need farms, which need steel pipes. Funnily enough, we have steel pipes. And we also need soil. Funnily enough, we just ditched all our soil, and we have to go pick up more soil. I'm this guy, you should absolutely spin it up, because Seablock is fun. And green chips. Some people would say I'm biased towards Seablock. Them I say Seablock is the best, and anyone who says otherwise is actually factually incorrect. That just seems like more bias. What's your favorite mod? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. The truth. Not about you in general, it's everyone's favorite mod. Anyone who thinks otherwise is actually just wrong. Apparently. Okay, so I imagine the problem we've got is we're not making any silver, probably because of lack of Bobnomnium. Yeah, okay, sweet. I thought that was the case. I don't think Seablock really adds any mechanics, though, for what it's worth. Leaching plants. We just need some aluminium. Just some aluminium. And some concrete bricks, clearly. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't add anything, but I don't think it really adds any new mechanics. That being said, just wait for the expansion if you're not sure about it. The expansion will come out, and then that's going to give us a whole bunch of stuff that we can all learn together and have a great time with. And there's like 47 biome planners in there that I just didn't use. Okay then. What the hell? I am so excited for the expansion. It's going to be such a goddamn nightmare. It won't be anything I haven't... Well, I guess by the very extent of what it is, it will be things I haven't dealt with before. But I don't think it's going to be anything too, like, drastically different. Strange they're not packaging as Factorio too. I mean, in some ways, that's kind of why Woob gets respect, right? Because they didn't just do that. They could have. Of course they could have. But they didn't. And that's why I think people respect them. Well, I respect them. Because you're right, they absolutely could have just done that. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the Factorio DLC cost about the same price as the base game. I don't know if they've mentioned pricing, but if they have and they said, oh yeah, it's about the same price as the base game, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. I'll pay it. What am I gonna do? Not pay it? Yeah, I know, right? It's just a good value deal. I mean, even if you have only got a couple of hundred hours of Factorio in, let's be honest, how many games in people's libraries have more than 100 hours of gameplay? Let's be perfectly honest here, okay? I look, you know, I will be perfectly honest with you right now. How many games do I have in my library right now that have more than 100 hours that are not free to play? This is the important thing. Probably the not free to play is an important part of this. Profile? Nope. Profile, yes. I was right in the first place. So I have shit tons of games. I have more than I wish I had. And so we've got Factorio, Crusader Kings 2, Tabletop Simulator, Team Fortress, technically free to play now, Oxygen not included, Europa Universalis, Civilization 6, RimWorld, FTL, Stellaris, Civilization 5, AI War Monster Train, King's Bounty Warriors of the North, that's because I played it twice because I sucked at it, Dark Souls, Deep Rock Galactic, Talisman, that's legitimately surprising, and that's it. So there's a few. And Crusader Kings 3 is at 92 hours and will probably beat that early next year because boy howdy do I have a run of Crusader Kings coming up that's going to be horrible. Not hard, just horrible. But that's just the Crusader Kings way. That's just playing Crusader Kings. You crossed 1,500 hours in Factorio today. Congratulations, I suppose. I never really know if I should congratulate people for that fact. It feels like something that needs congratulations, but at the same time, God, it takes a lot of time, doesn't it? That comes in from... yeah. Welcome, trainee engineer. Oof. I gotta admit, I still do love the Factorio community. Like, they're just generally a good community of people who just want to enjoy their silly little building game. And you say it's not silly. It's like, it's very silly. It's a very silly game. And I would have nothing... I have nothing against the game. I mean, can I... You know what? Even if I had something against the game, I think I'm allowed to have it at, like, 25... or, like, 2,500 hours. I think I'm allowed to talk shit about Factorio now. Like, legally, I'm allowed to do it. I'm not going to, because I don't really have anything to say against it, but I'm legally allowed to. And that's a fact I enjoy. Oh, Mad Demon, what do we got? Final Fantasy 4, 6, 7, 8. I respect all those choices so far. Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. I see someone's a Bethesda fan. Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas. Love the New Vegas. Satisfactory, Factorio, and DSP are the ones you played more than 100 hours. Exactly. So if those are the games you got more than 100 hours in, like, maybe a DLC for Factorio is not completely like, if it costs the same, it's not actually a bad deal because, you know, a lot of people have got more than... it's like a weird thing that Factorio community has where it's like, oh yeah, we're still learning the game. Oh, how many hours you put into it? Oh, 8,000. And everyone goes, yeah, you're still learning. What a weird community we have. Brilliant, but weird. And everyone just sort of chuckles and goes, yeah. Like, why don't we just accept that? The only other game where you could spend that many hours in and say, oh, I'm, about competent is like an MMO. Except in that case, it's probably about right. Because you have a lot of grinding to do before you even get to, like, what could be considered the game. Final Fantasy 4, 6, 7, and 8. The only thing you're missing there is the old Final Fantasy 9. Love Final Fantasy 9. That might just be me. Even WoW Classic takes a few hundred hours to understand fully. I wouldn't say understand fully. I don't think WoW is that complicated a game. I think it just takes that long before you get the get everything unlocked. Every now and then I think I could just go back to WoW. You know what? That's it. I'm now a WoW streamer. Screw Factorio. I now only play WoW. That's not actually happening, by the way. That's called joke. That was joke time. Because no way in hell am I doing that. I would play 100 hours to level 60 is not that far off. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually good now. The only thing I would change is I think I would like to... I'll fix that later. You put in 60 hours this week grinding for an item in an MMORPG that has a 0.0012 drop rate. The hell are you playing? The hell has driven you to madness, sir? Why are we not making... Where's my Bob Nom? Where my Bob Nom at? Seriously, oh, Chark. Okay, so now we're back into the needing Chark. Okay, that's fine. Good old Korean MMOs. Ah, that'll do it. I've never played Korean MMOs, but I understand what you mean. I get the gist. Diablo 2 has items with way low. Yeah, but I mean... I was about to say, do you play Diablo to grind it? And I was like, oh, actually, yeah, people absolutely do. Never mind. Just because I didn't doesn't mean people don't. Okay, what else can we add to this? Certainly more bioprocessors are required. And a shit ton of belts. What are we doing with these copper plates and these electrolyzers? We don't need these electrolyzers. Put those back. And I probably don't need this right now, so put that back as well. We're just holding some Bob Nom right now. Don't know why, but we're holding it. It feels good. Feels good in my hand. Please don't judge. Oh goodness gracious, it's fast inserters. They're not even stack inserters. You know what, we're going to do this Noble Train Limit 1 and we will figure that one out later. I never want 2 trains to go there. Okay, steel. You know what I'd like to do? I would like to just have a thing that makes steel gears. I just want them. Because the number of times I just go, man, I wish I just had 1,000,000 steel gears right now. A few. Bioprocessor. Oh. Excuse me. Apparently I pressed B without clicking the thing. Okay. We do also need steel plates, so I guess... And we need more clay bricks, because of course we do. I am looking forward to when I just build my new mall. D2R? D2R. Do we need nutrient extractors? No, we don't. What we do need is more of these chunky boys. Not rude to call them chunky boys, they know what they are. It's a little rude, actually. Actually, this is the very reason why we built these. There we go. Diablo 2 Resurrected. I see. That was the remake, right? But not the remake like the Warcraft Reforged, which people were not happy with. Man, Warcraft 3 was pretty good back in the day. I never played the multiplayer, but I understand pretty happy about it. It was a faithful rebuild of the old game, pretty much one-to-one. Well, see, that's the difference, isn't it? There's your point of difference. They didn't change anything. You want more farms? Probably. Can we, like, put some of these things back? Just to make us a bit more room, please. It would just make me really happy, just have a bit of extra room. The reason you're putting in so many hours is basically double rate event. Oh wow, double rate event and you're still not getting it, huh? Oh, pain pickle. Pain. That's gonna call the train over, that's fine. Someone's wanting to work out statistics. I know that sound. That's someone who really wants to work out statistics. Okay. It's around 550 to 600 hours, so you need 250,000 for 99% theoretical chance. Ugh. Wait, how many? How many hours is that? Someone needs to do the math. Someone needs to do the monster math. Oh, wait, shoot. Bugger. No, go back. Go back home. 500 hours. But you know people who... What? Okay. I am this guy. I asked this before. Now I actually want a name. What the hell are you playing? I am so intrigued with this game that is clearly good enough that you would do this for it. Black Desert. I had a friend who tried to get me to Black Desert when it came out. I was immediately not intrigued. I played it for like 5 minutes. I mean, I played it for such a small amount of time, it's basically not even worth saying I played it. I wanted more washing plants. That's alright, we can sort those out later, I suppose. Insane amount of people. Oh, insane amount of quality of life. I thought you said. Maybe there's an insane amount of people quit. Like, I can see it. I can see why. That's not what you were saying. Quite the opposite. People are probably joining. And I'm happy for them, you know? I'm always happy for, like, people to be playing a game they enjoy, even if it hurts them, because sometimes that's what video games are. Painful. There's going to be some part of this build that is horribly wrong, and I am looking forward to realizing what it is too late. Oh yeah, we can just do that line. Okay. Slowly we build this. And then when it all turns on and works, it'll jam in some way that I couldn't have predicted, but could have predicted if I'd done any, like, quality assurance on it. But am I going to do quality assurance on anything in my factory? Hell no. The factory should do its own quality assurance. Okay, and then I would like to run power through all this. What am I T-Hex planning all these builds? Hey, absolutely not. You should never expect T-Hex levels of planning with me. I don't think anyone does. Ah, shit, we ran out of power poles again. That's right. The plan is you just keep building and eventually things will work. That makes sense. Again, just in case anyone here is T-Hex fan, I promise you I am not mocking T-Hex. I respect his builds immensely. His builds are impressive, but I can never be that. Not even for one night. Or a day. I just can't be that. Okay, and then if I rig this up... See, where is all my... Oh, this is where I'm supposed to get compost through, isn't it? I don't even have composters still. It's still assembling these? Okay, that's fine. Well, not assembling, but placing. Okay. Pretty exciting. And then I think we're almost done. We've got some more belts to place, obviously. We've always got more belts to place. One day I'm going to come back and I'm going to build this again, and I'm going to have like so many construction bots, and it's going to be done in like 20 seconds. Fusion powered construction bots, and it's going to be done. Bot go brr. God, could you imagine making this out of like more expensive belts, like the ones that require National or something stupid like that? So expensive. Thankfully, I think all these builds need is just a lot of steel. How are we doing with the farms? We might actually almost have enough farms. Ooh. We need a lot more washing plants, though, that's for sure. It is coming together, like, there's a lot less purple than it used to be. So what do we need? More belts, more farms, more washing plants. Hang on, I don't like the fact that guy... Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't like that guy. I have no pew-pew to stop him. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run up here. We're going to grab this train. We're going to go stop at Bob Nomnium real quick. Although I think Bob Nomnium's probably stopped being made because we're so out of charcoal. When this is running though, we should be getting approximately 3,600 charcoal per minute. My current build is doing less than that. I don't know how much my current build is doing. I think I've got it in like the old hell mod. Yeah, we're trying at 1. Less than... No, greater than 8,000, obviously. Duh. Yeah, and then it goes and makes glass, which is not what we need, but whatever. Oh wait, you... Okay. You know, at that point I don't care. Oh, we got this magnesium I don't particularly want in my inventory. Oh. Oh. Iron's jammed up. Why is iron jammed up? Poor planning. I mean, if you didn't think it was going to be poor planning, I don't... You're new here, welcome. It's good to see a new face. What's a planning? Certainly nothing I do. Okay. That should assist. Sounds like a weird foreign cake. Well, Some people like weird foreign cake, if you know what I mean. Safe, I don't know what you mean. And let's keep it that way. Okay. A few more farms. Any more composters? Yeah, let's just build 5 of those. I don't even know what I mean anymore, so it's okay. Well, let's just say not all cakes are lie. Every now and then I'm just so disappointed in myself. That's alright. You know what? That's probably a good place to go back and see what we've got. Don't think we've got enough belts though. Cake's a lie is a lie. No, it's not. Just because the cake exists, it doesn't mean you're ever gonna get it. If you pour oil on the ocean, then yes, you can set it on fire. Okay, I guess the next question is, can I pour oil on the ocean? And the answer is no, because Turtle of Jackets will get real mad at me. I don't know if he's in stream today, but if you're a speedrunner, you can get it. Well, I'm not a speedrunner, therefore, still a lie, because I'm never getting it. Okay, this is going somewhere. That's like saying the moon landing is a lie because I've never been there. Okay, and Zoe then says it in a smarter way, but essentially the same information. Is the moon landing a lie because I've never been there? The moon landing is a lie because I've never seen the moon. So therefore, yeah, I guess the moon landing is a lie. Zoe is smart. Zoe is smart. The moon landing is a lie. We can't go there right now. Therefore, they clearly were able to go there. I mean, we're not able to go there now because to go there is like, it's political capital, not physical capital. You're being an ass, but you'll take it. Hey, look, it's fine. Being an ass is what I do best. Not necessarily true, but also somewhat true. I don't know, I'd have to ask my sister. Nah, she'd side with me. She'd say, no, see, you're mostly a good person. You're only an ass sometimes. I'd text her if I thought she'd be awake. Just ask her. Okay, this should... No! 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 Shit. I thought it was high enough. My robot friends! Was my sister on the moon? I've never asked her. You know what? That seems like a good question to ask her. Hang on a moment. This is an important thing. I'm using the wrong phone. Unrelated. Were you on the moon? Question mark. There we go. I needed to say unrelated first in case she thought it was related to what I was previously telling her. I'll let you know tomorrow what she says, if she says anything at all. Revenge is required. The revenge was too swift. How many bots have we got left? Less, that's the problem. How many bots did we just lose? Oh, what the hell? We've only got 4 bots left? Okay, after we've done this, I think we need to go make more bots. To be fair, though, we probably needed to do that a while ago. Ah. Stop killing. I wasn't killing my slave labor. The worms were killing my slave labor. I'm not a worm. Despite the... No, I'm not a worm. Almost gave away my secret. Secret worm confirmed. Marvel, secret worms. Oh, the song from earlier. Okay, now I remember what you mean. God's sake. My worms. No, I mean my worms, my bots. Okay. Son of a... It's my fault. That's the worst part about it. Flying robot frames. Do we even have those? I don't even think we've got those. We've got electric engines somewhere though, don't we? Yeah, we've got some electric engines, so we can use those. I'm not happy. That was just because I haven't seen the moon. Because I haven't been on the moon, does the moon landing exist? And the answer is, of course, no. Because to say otherwise would be to admit that my previous logic was wrong, and I cannot do that. Okay. Thankfully, we can probably make a bunch of robot construction brains over here. That shouldn't be a problem. And the construction tools is also pretty easy to make. Okay. Freaking... Well, okay. At what point do we do like the charge pads and stuff? I don't know what point that's useful. Maybe just expand? No, not expanders. Robot controls. Allows 5 more, right? By the way, I'd just like to remind everyone, if you would like to ask my mother a question for our Christmas stream, please put your requests in. Because that's going to be the worst. For me. You guys will probably be entertained. Hopefully. Let's go for like 20, shall we? No. Let's go for 25. 2, 3, 4, 5. Need solder. Okay. Oh. What do you know? I am literally standing on it. 5. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm going to be vetting them. Like, the thing is, I'm not inviting my mum over here and then just being, like, insulted. I was like, it's fine if I get insulted. I'm the one that chose to do this, and I'm the one vetting the questions, but not my mum. I sound scared. I am scared. Would you not be scared? Think about it just for a second. Think about what the proposal is. No, it's gonna be all good fun. You'll fight anyone that insults Mama Cat? Yeah, you should. But anyway, I think it's 500 points redeem, and if the question doesn't get used, don't worry, you'll get your points back. I'm not going to make anyone spend points and then, you know, not get their question asked. I saw her this weekend, actually. I drove down to see them, so it was really nice. It was nice to see my mum. Okay. We'd like some of these too. Okay. Then we need the electric engines, which we get from up here for some reason. Up here is where we built them back in the day. No, that's where, yeah. Weird that we built them up there, but that's what we did. And then we need some batteries, and then we're pretty much good. I can't help but notice we're not building any green chips right now, and that makes me uncomfortable as hell. Why are we not making green chips? No solder. Why are we not making solder? Huh? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's been broken for ages. Oh, that hurts. Okay, that's fine. It's working now. Oh, okay. That's been broken for ages. Well, the good news is we've caught it now. So now I just need to get the flying robot frames, which just require green chips, of which we have some on my person. And we need batteries, which are just over here. Okay, so that should give us 26 construction bots. Hell yes! I'll take him. Ooh, train. Got scared. It's okay. No one died. Okay, back to making charcoal. I would like to get some steel furnaces in there as well at some point. How do we make steel furnaces? Steel furnaces first need stone furnaces, I remember. We just build them. How many do we need? 30? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Yeah. Got over enthusiastic there. Okay, what else do I need? More farms. More farms. Don't know how many farms, just click it a bunch. Obviously more belts, that's all coming through. composters, that's fine. How many farms do we need? More farms. Okay. It's a really simple answer if you let it be simple. How many do you need? Just more of them. Oh, okay. Do we need? You don't need more bioprocessors. They're fine. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and 6 more composters. Okay. Nah. My mom's pretty cool. Technology is not her best friend, but she's pretty cool. If I didn't think she would be fun on stream, then I absolutely wouldn't have invited her on. She's very apprehensive about it, though. But, yeah. We're just going to look at cats and just talk, and I think it'll be a fun stream. Where are my bots? Oh, I must have turned them off because I was scared of them dying again. Seems like something I would do. Okay, and that should fix iron. Something I haven't looked at in a while is how is my agriculture, my life science going? And it looks like it's actually progressing. It looks like it's a slow growth, but it is happening. And we're just going to let it keep going. They're going to take a little while though, but that's alright. The important thing is it's going to get there eventually. What I might do is just slow that down a bit. Put the construction bots back in the queue on the other side. Start building more construction bots, please. Those guys have come along. They're not going. There's no chance of them running into worms, which is nice because worms suck. Worms suck, bro. Worms are the worst. Something being staged doesn't mean make it not funny. Oh, what are you talking about? What's staged? I mean, that's true. If that was the case, then, you know, any show with a script would just not be funny, right? You know how most videos are staged? I mean, like, you mean with a script? Yeah? What do you mean just like in general? if I do, I just think like, people keep saying fake stage, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I agree, that doesn't matter. Like, who gives a shit if it's staged? Did I laugh? Yes, then congratulations. You succeeded the most obvious goal. I think people want reality. You know that bit in The Simpsons where like the Poochie episode where it's like, so you want totally real situations and everything to be made up and magical, and the kid's like, yeah, pretty much. Harvey? Wait, what about Harvey? Harveys are fine. The Harveys are fine. Right, I'm calling them construction bots. You're right. They're Harveys. I always forget that joke. Joke? I don't know what it is. Is it a joke? They're getting you colors. I saw. That's pretty cool. I even mentioned it briefly. Basically, it's like, do you want to see Itchy and Scratchy in real world situations? They go, yes. Do you want to see, or do you prefer wild, wacky situations that make no sense and have magic? And they're like, yes. So you want totally real situations that you can like understand, along with magical situations. And they're like, yeah, pretty much. That's what we want. And it's like, what the we can't do both. I didn't do it that time, but I have done it before. Whoa. That wasn't the trick. That was just surprised me for some reason. Oh, you don't know the Harvey joke? Oh, then never mind. The Harvey joke is at some point when I was doing the duck sushi, I had a bot. Just one construction bot, and its name was Harvey. And then all bots after that got called Harvey. It wasn't a good joke, but it was my... Well, it was a joke. It wasn't my joke. It's just a joke I had to live with. Which is what Panda feels every day. A joke she has to live with. Like hoppers are always Hueys. I thought it's because there was a specific type of helicopter was a Huey. Is every helicopter a Huey? Don't mind that. Phone just made a sound that scared me. I'm easily scared. I'm just like my son. Except he's got an excuse. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy and everything's very scary in this big world. That's the Hueys? I'm vaguely aware of them because of like a very old helicopter simulator game. Ah, Hue1, Huey. That's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, can we try and get things through a little better? Come on, guys. Let's soil ourselves with intent. I hate when people soil themselves but just don't have the intent to do it properly, you know? Why would you even bother? Do it properly or don't do it at all, I say. I didn't know it was coming. It's been so long since a quote was added, I didn't even remember the quotes existed, to be honest. That's how you get me. I just forget the quotes are around. Wait, what's going on there? Nothing connects into that. From an jet. Yeah. Two, three, four. That right? No, it's 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so really, that one doesn't even need to exist. We can just do that. Sweet. You're half-assing it and complaining when it doesn't work? Yeah, well, that's coming later. That's the next step. So, good news, bad news. Good news, we almost done with this build. Bad news is we have no... We've built too big again, and we don't have the seeds. So if we just do this... And until we grow some, we might have to steal compost from somewhere else for a bit. Okay. But that should hopefully do something good. So I should make a bunch of seeds. And also a bunch of compost to make more soil. But as always, we may have to baby it for a while, because I wouldn't have it any other way apparently. A lot of seeds coming through though. Okay, and then those should make our wonderful compost that we then turn into soil. Yes, I believe that was Tiroff, I believe, gave away the subs the other day, so yes, he was feeling very generous. I had an absolute blank moment. I was like, do not get the name wrong. That is the worst thing you can do.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for the kibble. Okay, so right now we're getting the seeds made up, which is absolutely sweet. Plenty of seeds are being made. I just don't know if we're making the compost. That's the problem. I'll rephrase that. I know we're not. But as these fill up, it should be easier as time goes by. I mean, we got all these seeds here. Grab them. I mean, just grab all those. Because what we really need to do is just make the compost down here. Because this part is where the compost goes to first, so... Oops. Okay, and And then that will make a bunch of stuff, which is really neat. And that's going to make seeds and more of the compost. Seeds are probably the more important thing right now. If we need compost, we can collect compost from other places just to get it kick-started. So that's not really that big a deal. It sounds scarier than it is. Because getting all this compost is really the #1 priority. But I mean, even now what you can see is that just things are clearly moving along. I mean, look at it all. Yes. And that turns into the compost, which will turn into the soil. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of worried about something. I think this top part here, maybe it's okay. I don't know. I think it needs to be going to compost earlier. I might be wrong on that one though. I don't know. The soil is being made. So that's a good start, and we're getting a bit of a spread happening, which is nice. And the seeds are coming down here, which is also pretty good. I feel like we've built this too big again. Why is it that everything I try to farm breaks? There's clearly a thing that I should never do, and that's farm. What? Why? What did I say? I didn't say anything bad, did I? I just said I shouldn't farm. Not an untrue statement. Clearly I'm bad at it. I built it too big. Ah. Fair enough. Once the seeds stop being required, then... No, see, that's the problem. I think when we get into the side... I think we actually we will have made a problem for ourselves. What we're going to do is we're going to put this back down around here. Shoot. That's a problem. Okay, time to spaghetti. There's a gap at the start on the right. Well, that's something we'll have to look into in a moment. That's also going the wrong way. there? Oh, you're correct. There is. Good spotting. Okay. So what I would like to do is go back. I need a few more things. Once we get this charcoal going, I think it's gonna really add a lot more stability into my factory. It looks like the seeds are all going perfectly now, which is nice. I'm a little worried about the soil process, and that's going to be a problem until I get these belts in, so maybe I need to get that done urgently. That was always the plan, though, I suppose. What else do we need real quick? We need more farms, more compost, and a couple more of these fancy lads. Okay. Okay then, a few more fancy lads. But you need more soil. Okay, we need more steel. The lads, I fear they're not fancy enough. More clay bricks. That's not a clay brick. What am I doing there? More composters. Probably some more clay bricks. Probably some more farms. We'll see how it goes. Are we? We're just building electronic circuits by hand now, don't mind me. We've reached a new strange level of where we're at. Max robots 25. Well, that's not enough robots. Max robots 30, please. 35. With 4 charging spots. That's not going to be a problem at all, I'm sure. We're going to raise quality of the stream. Quality of the stream is now an uncommon stream. You're going to lurk and watch me a cozy bed? Please do. Hope your bed is nice and warm for you. I was going to say if you know what I mean, but I think everyone knows what I mean. Who doesn't enjoy a cozy warm bed? I guess me right now. Cozy is nice. Warm is not what I want. It's too warm already. I need worm armor. You in 6 months? Me right now. I don't need worm armor. Oh, you like mean armor from worms? Like friggin' what's that game? Monster Hunter. I was gonna be like that game with hunting monsters, and then as I thought that I was like, it's Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's the game I'm thinking of. Factorio. It's not Factorio, I assure you. Okay. Compost coming through. Brilliant. That means more soil comes through, which means we make more stuff. In fact, we make so much stuff this is actually jamming now. Look at the game's change logs. Wait, what? Wait, what? Fixed the crash when mods would swap character armor with armor in the play image tool that existed due to worn armor, not worm armor, worn armor inventory size bonus. Is that what you mean? There's worn armor. It says worm armor. I just checked it. It doesn't say worm armor. W-O-R-N. It's clearly worn. I'm looking at it right now. On the forum. Maybe they changed it later. Maybe. They edited it. Those crafty developers. Is Ask Panda back? No. A one-off special of something else. It's a one-off special, Dave. It's not Panda. It's my literal mother. It's our Christmas special stream. So my mum's going to be here for Christmas, and she's agreed to be on stream for a little bit. So we're going to be doing look at some cats, and we're going to ask some questions while we look at the cats. And mom cat, yeah. So yeah, that's a stream that we'll be doing. I don't know the exact day or time. So more information on that will be given. It'll be appearing on the Discord around the 22nd to 25th, about the time that it'll be done. It's going to be a short stream, and if it's missed, which it probably will be by most people, it will be, yeah, it won't be a long stream. So it's going to be also a cat stream, and it'll probably be at a different time. So it's really going to be a gorilla stream at the wrong time to get real good votes, but that's okay. Such is the way of gorillas. I'm actually vaguely worried that we're not grabbing enough from that side. But the good news is it does look like the soil's coming through. In fact, it looks like it's going so well that things are actually jamming up, which is... I don't know if I'm happy with that. I'm not sad about it, I just don't know if I'm happy with it. That's got no water in it. That's annoying. But, I mean, look, from the looks of it, the farms are actually turning on as we go along, which is kind of what we're wanting. That farm is never gone, and it looks like it might start going soon. If they stop stealing all their soil. Hey, look. See, that farm has never gone before, and now it has. So yeah, this is working. Now this soil is also going, which is exciting. Because now we're using that mud. Hang on. Oh, it's going the wrong way. You fool. We're actually getting the things created now. Holy crap. Chalk is being created. We're doing it. It's happening. Has Cat of the Month happened? Nah, I've been very lazy. Cat of the Month hasn't happened because SeiferKatt is very lazy. Okay. And with that, we're making chalk. Yes! Yes! This took us far too long to build. I mean, it really did take us far too long to build. The point is, we built it. And it appears to be working, which is just even better. I'm not as excited about Cat of the Month as I was 6 months ago. You are 100% right. That is why I'm not doing it after this year. I am done. I am tired of looking at cats. And I appreciate you guys are really excited about it, but I'm done. It was a very fun idea that is waned on me, unfortunately. Which I feel really bad about because I know people really like it, but yeah. I just had enough. I had enough. Okay, why avocado is so good? Careful with that line. I know where it's going to go. Someone's going to go, avocado is so good. The death of cats. The cats aren't dying. I'm just not looking at them anymore. Yeah. I don't know if that was in reaction to what I said or just... I don't know, but either way, I saw it coming. It was before I said it. Yeah. Good. I do enjoy it and wanted me to get another calendar, but I understand it could be exhausting. I mean, it's not that it's exhausting. The problem is it just really like cuts into the flow of the stream. Blah, blah. And that's kind of the part that bothers me. Because I'm like in the middle of something and people are like, I want to see a cat. And I'm like, of course you do. Of course you want to see a cat. Cats are great, but... Dave was nominated for Indie Game of the Year. Hell yeah. How about Cat of the Week? Probably not. We're just done with the cats. Congratulations, Dave. So, now, the reason you lost Ask Panda was not because I didn't enjoy that. Ask Panda was because, you know, with my son, it means that Panda didn't get as much free time, and rather, I really didn't want to take up her time. So that was a different thing. Ask Panda didn't go because I was bored of it. I love talking to my wife. She's amazing. And yeah. It is a good game. I've been playing it recently, actually. Oh, hey, Maholic and Party. Welcome, everyone. And it interrupted the stream. Oh, no. Ask Panda was a different thing. Yeah, it interrupted the stream, but the reason why is because, you know, Lil K came into the scene, and then she didn't have the time to do it. And, well, I didn't really know how much time we'd get, and it turns out less than what I thought. Yeah, how you doing, Maholic? Welcome. How's the old Factorio going? The old ball and chain of Factorio. There is no raid sound. Yeah, I don't have a raid sound. I haven't been able to figure out what it should be. I know, I know. Not complaining. I liked Ask Panda. It was a segment I loved. Yeah, we don't have a raid noise yet. Okay. I am so ecstatic that my charcoal is being made, though. There should be many cats meowing. You summon like 5 minutes of biters to eat your corpse. How do you measure biters in time? Oh no. I am trying to make oh, it's 2 belts of red. I knew it was 2 belts of red. Okay. Stargate left open for 5 minutes, so biters spawn for 5 minutes at one spot. Oh no. How many biters is that? Alright, something like this. Maybe something exactly like that. That is actually kind of appropriate. Yeah, just a lot of meowing. That's actually a really good idea. I like that. Oh, it's chaotic and stupid, which is really just a general raid event. Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, okay, maybe. We've raised quality to rare. It's now a rare stream. Why am I here? Railed. I need rails. Those cats are so meowing. It's wonderful. I still liked the Bob's run I did, where I was just creating a lot of pollution just to kill a bunch of bugs. Yeah, my mum. My mum's gonna answer some questions. My mother. I will regret it, I am certain. It's probably gonna be more of a better recorded thing. No, it's gonna be my actual mum. So in that case, it'd be the grandmother to my son. Okay. Get out of the train. No, it's just going to be audio. It's going to be the same way, same sort of format that we did Ask Panda in, but we're also going to look at cats. So, yeah. And she has graciously agreed to this. And I was like, do you want to answer some questions too? And she's like, alright. She has no idea what she's in for. Which is why I'll be heavily vetting them. That people can't be mean to my mum. Skip. This one, skip. This one, skip. This one, skip. This one. This one. There we go. So now we have a lot of charcoal coming in here. You can still be mean to me. Abso-freaking-lutely. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, I forgot to get my green chips. You even have green chips? We do. Why did they stop? Because we ran out of wood? Wait, how do we run out of wood? Oh, shit. Wait. Ran out of mud. Oh. Yeah, right. My mum is also not a tech person, so that's going to be an interesting question. See, there we go, Jamal. That's the sort of question that I like. That's a good question that I'm going to hate. And Jamal, that's a fun one. I'm going to regret that one. Dave, I will try to ask that one, but she might not have any answers. She's not a tech person. But we'll try. I don't really know how many questions I'll be able to ask her in the time limit because it will be Christmas. She'll be wanting to do other stuff as well. Oh no, absolutely. That's a good question. I'm going to hate that question. That's not going to be able to go anywhere because it just can't. Can this train come up here? Is that going to be possible? Oh, for God's sake, what is this? That's not a good one. It's the good ones that make me uncomfortable. It's the questions I'm like, that's a good question that I do not want to ask. That's how you know it's a good one. Google Bard printed me whole interview with segments and groups of questions. Okay, well, we definitely don't have time for that, Veldak. It's going to be 1 hour, probably. Hey, we made a whale leak. It's a whale leak. Or a very bad enterprise. Like, this may be a surprise. My mum's not really a nerd, so... I mean, she's not at all, actually. It's not even not really a nerd, she's not. If everything greater than 8,000... Can we actually do more train limits? It's a good question, actually. See, now you guys are inspired with the questions that I am really intrigued about, and really fun. Shark drop. But I've been telling her a lot about the stream, so she's aware of the vagueness of what's going on. She watched a little bit of Ask Panda one time until Panda cringed so hard that she, like, Panda herself couldn't watch it anymore. Which, you know, I think we all do that on the internet. Look, if it's too embarrassing, I won't ask the question. You've got nothing to lose, because I will just refund things that I think either go beyond the line or that I don't want to ask her. So you don't, there's no worries if you don't. She was cringing at herself. Panda was just like, oh, like, yeah. To my mum. That's a funny question. How did you meet your son? The usual way, I'd imagine. If we can get her just say you're all mad, I know we're in a good place. She just sometimes goes, "You're all mad." Jeez. You know what? That might be a body on the line. Yeah, that one's not getting asked. I'm pretty sure I was, but I mean, what? How do you answer that one? No one can answer that one. It's so funny though. Ah, Dave. Yeah, Dave was like, "Don't worry, guys. I'll find that line." Ah, I'm fairly certain I'm not. That'd be the way to find out, though, right? In the middle of a stream. Oh, that would be not tragic. That'd just be like so like what? Yeah, see that's on the line, but see that one's fine. Cause see, again, that one makes fun of me potentially. Uh, and I'm fine with being made fun of. Like, that's kind of the point of the stream in a way, right? Oh, oh, that's the green chips train. Okay, we need to actually go up that way anyway. Oh wait, I know the best one. I don't know what the worst one is, and I'm worried about that. Yeah, look, see, now you guys are getting it. We'll find some good ones. You know what, actually? I think we should make that longer. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that was her answer. I'd be like, thanks, Mom. I could see that, my mum saying that. Once my mum understands how this is going to go, she'll be like, yeah, okay. I understand. This is make fun of my son moment. Got it. And that's when I'm most afraid. I find it really interesting you're just stuck there. Why are you stuck there? Oh, it's not. It left. Now I just don't know where you are. Is that you? Nope. Well, shit, I lost a train again. Should have worn my training pants. Get it? Because trains? Eh. It was never a good joke. Okay. Okay, but the good news is this should be way more chalk than I really need. And you can see that, yeah, the chalk's going down, but it's not going down that quickly. I think this is about where we want it to be. Speaking of where we want to be, how's the gardens going? Do we have 3 of them going now? Nope, still 2. Although that is going to go twice, maybe we'll get 3 going at the end of this. Oh, yeah. I see where this is a mistake. I think these need to be stacks. I think things are going a bit slowly as regular inserters. Not that I think I can do anything about it to make it go any faster or slower. And the train is now full and it doesn't have anywhere to go. That is such good news, which means over here we must be making stuff. Oh, we are! Ah, the story Seif wanted to hide from you. Does it get to the end? It does get to the end. Excellent. Okay. So that's huge. Hello. Hang on a moment. I'll just be muting myself for a sec. Alright then, so that is the end of that production. It is all good. We have lots of chalk, and that should last us for quite a few hours. We've got lots of this fluffy stuff. And oh, look at that. That is what you want to see. That is what you want to see in your base. Ah, oh, so good. There's something just nice about Factorio when a build is working and you just get to see it go, right? I think that is the attraction to Factorio. Just going, look at this build, look at it go. Like, it just works. It's like Fallout 4, it just works. Raise quality of stream? Yeah, we absolutely raise the quality of stream. That's a fair one. Alright, so we're probably going to words, where'd they go? We're probably going to call it very shortly. Because I think we made a lot of progress today. I have shown her the quote system, I can tell you that. Ah, I see, there's a question for the end. Actually, before we end the stream, I would like to fix the green chips thing. Because otherwise I'm going to forget about that. Why do you not want to go a way that makes logical sense, train? Oh, I know why. Okay, look, we'll fix two things then. Good questions. You know it's a good question if I get a responsive, Mum? You know she's done well if she gets one of those. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this over here. Me? No. I have a sister. There is another. A sister. Another cat. Well, not so much anymore. She's not a cat. She's something else now. It's a good question. Why didn't they just build that again? Wouldn't that have just made like more soil? Isn't that a gas, not a liquid? Shit, you're right. But you're right, it's not a clarifier, it's a flare stack. Which I mean just makes it easier to deal with. There we go. Thanks, Tara. Good spotting. Okay, and then that's gonna make my trees. When it gets around to it. That's true. The flare stacks not burn off liquids. No, they only do gases. Clarifiers do liquids. Flare stacks do gases. However, they, as far as the game's concerned, they act exactly the same way. So it doesn't really matter. Because the game can't tell the difference. Okay, and that's going to make my trees. Petroleum gas is a fluid in this game rather than a gas. Wait, really? Really? Okay. I didn't know that. That's weird. Gas is a fluid. Yeah, but fluids are not gas. Oh. I guess. I think it means more liquids rather, is probably a better way to put it. Base game doesn't really separate gases and fluids, it doesn't. But maybe the DLC will. Who knows? The DLC will do everything we need it to, right? Good news, it looks like all these are being constructed. We're making our stuff. We're turning things into stuff. Oxygen's probably still an issue. Oxygen is, yeah, is going to be still an issue. That's alright, we will sort that out another day, I think. We're going to need more oxygen, definitely. But I mean, we should have more oxygen, right? Like, things probably burn off oxygen all the time that we shouldn't be. Like, what's going on here? This is burning off oxygen. Why is this not going anywhere? Okay, so that's a waste of oxygen right there. It's been wasting so much oxygen. Well, this is probably wasting oxygen as well. Yeah, so we need to find a way to get more oxygen into here. Maybe like an oxygen... I think oxygen 2 drop is still acceptable. So what we might do is do like set up a 2 drop here, because there is no way we should be wasting that oxygen. We need it. I know we could just make oxygen, but it just seems more fun to use what we've got. Like, oxygen's easy to make, I know. But it'd be more fun, right? Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, and meanwhile, these are being made again. Good. Yay, they're being made again. Is this out of wood? Probably. That's alright, it'll get itself fixed up. Please don't supply wood if we don't have any. Come on now. The cats are gone? I'm afraid the cats are gone. We have 2 cats of the month to do, and we have cat of the last 3 months. And then we're done with cats. I'm sorry. Then cat of the... Well, cat of the... No. Then we're done. Then we're done, Dave. Like all things, it took far longer than I really wanted it to, and I started with gusto, and now it's just something I wish I wasn't doing anymore. And I'm sorry. I am legitimately sorry, because I know people like cat of the month, cat of the day. Cat of the decade. No, we're done. We are done. We are so done. Anyway, let's save. Let's call the stream an end. Goes like that. Cat's exploding. Kapya! Kapya! King cat. All cats are king cats. Thank you, everyone, very much for watching. As soon as I started, I swear to God. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves today. If you're new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it, but you do what you want. Colors went weird on my camera there. I will next be streaming tomorrow, where I'll be streaming my... I'm not even going east anymore. Now I'm just going to build a rocket at the end of the map. And I'm at the end of the map, so I guess I'm almost done. Really excited about that. You can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post VODs. So if you want a VOD, that's where you go. What else? Yeah, the Discord link, should you want to go there. Up to you. And I am done for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I don't know what is this a thing I do now, like a little salute? It used to be a thing I did, but then I stopped it because it was stupid. Do I bring it back? No.